Yeah. Much louder, much more bullshit in the earphones. Yeah. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, let's do it. But before I begin, I must say that the collective archetype is getting me down. And you know what I mean. So if there are any desert islands available, please turn me on to them. We don't go down to New Orleans, they're gonna love you, so baby, please don't go.
In this area is limited to 3 minutes only.
Morrison, I've already got. Manzarak, I've already got. Mr. Densmore is not with him.
We ask all flights and passengers also to ensure that your chair backs are in a straight position for takeoff. Thank you.
We wanna keep the stage set.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Could you get us some beer?
We have no liquor here. No beer. You want orange drinks, frankfurters, bread, whatever you want.
Here they go. Let's do yours. Let's go.
Fraser, fellow that drew it, Jim Morrison.
Beautiful poster.
Thank you. Nice.
What medium is that?
Ballpoint pen.
Do another one.
All right, what do you want to hear now?
Whatever your little heart desires.
Whatever your little heart desires.
Oh, listen to Elvis over here.
Wishful crystal water covers everything in blue. Pool of water, wishful, sinful. Our love is beautiful to see. I know where I would like to be, right back where I came. Wishful, sinful, wicked blue, water covers you. Wishful, sinful, wicked you, can't escape the blue. Magic, rising sun is shining deep beneath the sea. Not enough for you and me and sunshine. Love down here the wind cries. Wishful, sinful, our love is beautiful to see. I know where I would like to be, right back where I came. Wishful, sinful, wicked blue, water covers you. I wishful, sinful, wicked you, can't escape the blue. Love to hear the wind cry. Love to hear you
Can you hear me, Jim?
Okay, let's hear that little red Cadillac again. I really love
Coming at you.
with a what?
Oh, the introduction. Now let's see, you start. Who should come in next?
With hunger at a hill,
The fade out.
freedom at a rise.
Start the rhythm, and then the bass, and then the organ. But each one just one. Dun, da, 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 da.
That would be fine.
All right, the cue is, remember when we were in Africa?
Let's play it. We need the practice.
All right, yeah.
You ready?
Something like that.
Don't overblow, Jim. You got a long way to go.
Why not?
Do we have to play that loud? Because I can't play as loud as
And
you.
on that last one. Well, you know what Robbie's trying to do to get that sound.
Yeah, I know that.
Hey, Ray, look, we gotta look at each other so we get...
Stupidest ending I've ever heard on any song.
What's stupid? The ending?
It's gotta
Yeah, and
go
then
from that
the-
side of the top.
Cuts off. And the only thing you hear is just the fade away of the sound.
Of the sound?
Yeah, for a suit.
I'd love to.
Eric, can everybody play? Can we get to hear it, what it sounds like out here?
Hey, let's cut. Well, let's make a record.
Yeah, let's do it this time. Let's try that. Then there are 6.
How's that again?
Okay, Robbie does 2, John 1, Doug 1, I do 2, and then you come.
All right.
That sounds good, Robbie. Here we go. One time, everybody, please.
Hollow idol's eyes. Wild child, full of grace, savior of the human race. Up to face, up to face. Remember when we were in Africa?
Yeah, that was groovy.
Okay, let's talk about the Doors. What's the difference between a rock lyric and a poem?
Well, there's really no difference, you know. Jim's book is the same as Jim's lyrics, you know. I can read a page, and I've heard him sing pretty much the same things. You know, for him, I don't think it's any difference at all. This is written poetry, and what he does on stage is spoken poetry. And spoken poetry is very effective. Although some poems read better than they speak, but for the most part, spoken poetry is much more effective.
What we do sometimes is like we'll play a song, and we'll play the structure and of the song, and then we'll get into a free part, and we'll improvise musically, and he'll improvise lyrically, and that will probably be just straight poetry, you know? And then we'll get back into the form later.
It would naturally seem much more fluid than what you've got in the book.
A lot of our most interesting songs develop over a period of time, playing night after night in clubs. We'd start out into a fairly basic song, and then the music would settle into a kind of hypnotic river of sound, which would leave me free to kind of make up anything that came into my head at the time. I like songs, but that's the part of the performance that I enjoy the most, where I have a chance just to pick up vibrations from the music and what's coming from the audience, and just kind of follow it wherever it goes.
How's that different from how you write a poem?
It's very similar. I think a lot of poetry is very close to music, except when you write a poem, often you have to be in a state of mind that music can put you in with its hypnotic quality. That leaves you free to, just let the subconscious play itself out wherever it goes. I really admire poets who can get up with just with or without a microphone, just in front of a group of people and start reciting their poetry. I really admire that, but I find it, the music gives me a kind of security that makes it a lot easier to express myself, whereas it's, kind of hard just to read it dry.
Sure.
I wish I could. I'd like to work on that a little bit more.
What do kids look to you for, as far as projecting through your sounds?
Actually, it's funny, in Europe, the kids were much more politically oriented, If we said anything politically, they'd go into a furor, I mean, they'd love it, especially anything against America, But if we just played, they'd dig that too, but they really dug the political side of it, But in America, it's just the opposite, really.
What do they come to hear? I mean, I know you can say
I think
music.
they come more for the religious experience.
I think, in a way, rock concerts have always served a function. It gives a lot of people with the same station in life a chance to gather together and kind of assemble and just feel the sheer mass of them that exists, the numbers.
And you can take that 10,000 people coming together, and there's a sense of communion, a communal thing. We're all here together, and there's no reason. A lot of energy is dissipated in the concert, but there's no reason that that same communal kind of thing can't be taken out into the outside world. And ideally, hopefully, that's what a good rock concert can do.
Do you sometimes see your concerts as a sort of ritual?
Yeah, it's a funny thing. I've read a little bit about shamanism. I haven't seen too much of it firsthand, except, what we see with the music and that kind of thing. But in tribes, the shaman could be any age. Could be an old man or a young man, but the whole tribe, all ages, kind of tried to push him into his trip and listen to him. Irregardless, it was just a question of a certain psychological tendency in an individual.
What do you think the role of a rock shaman is in a time of, say, social turmoil?
I don't think the shaman, from what I've read, is really too interested in defining his role in society. He's just more interested in pursuing his own fantasies.
What's the name of that place?
Oh, come on. Come on. Why is everybody there? You forgot it. He's so stoned. Whoops. Shayef, will you come on up?
Jagger.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How much are these?
$1.
Can I look at it first to see what I want? I got one. I don't know about those.
Mick, when Jagger and the Who caught you.
How much are those?
I'm a Sunday trucker, Christian, motherfucker, yeah. Sunday trucker, Christian, motherfucker, yeah. Just a three-eyed boy looking for a trail-toed girl. Build me a woman, make her 10 feet tall. Build me a woman, make her 10 feet tall. Don't make her ugly, don't make her small, just build me a woman 10 feet tall. Build me a woman, someone I can call on, and the he's alright. She came in. She came up. Swear she came in. I saw her coming just about the break of day. You gotta build me a woman, yeah. We gotta go now. Bye bye, babe. We had some good times, but they're just about gone about the break of day. Yeah, build me. You gotta build me.
I think the two basic types of music indigenous to this country are the black music, blues, and the kind of folk music that was brought over from Europe, and what I guess they call it country music, or the kind of West Virginia high and lonesome sound. That those are the two main streams of root American music. There might be others, I don't know. But like 10 years ago, what they called rock and roll was kind of a blending of those two forms. I guess in 4 or 5 years, the new generation's music will be, it'll have a synthesis of those two elements and some third thing that'll be entire. Maybe it'll be, it might rely heavily on electronics, tapes. I can kind of envision maybe one person with a lot of machines, tapes, and electronic setups, singing or speaking and using machines. A crowd gathered. His landlord appeared and took Frederick back up to his rooms on the second floor, where he began to play the piano madly and sing madly, like... I'm crucified and inspected and resurrected and... And if you don't believe that, I'll give you my latest philanthropic sonata. And the landlord's family was amazed. So they sent for his friend Auerbach, and he got there in 3 days by coach. And they took Frederick to the asylum. And his mother joined him. And for the next 15 years, they cried and cried and laughed and looked at the sun and everyone. Thank you.
Wait until the war is over and we're both a little older. Unknown soldier, breakfast where the news is read, television, children fed. Make a grave for the unknown soldier, nestled in your hollow shoulder. Unknown soldier. War Pastor Fred L. Steigmeyer, Minister at Large for the Evangelical and Reformed Church. Minister at Large?
Minister at Large.
Hey, what's your name? Fred? Nice to meet you. How'd you like it?
Well, I have a little problem. You got a second? Let's take a brief pause.
All right. If I'm not back in 10 minutes.
Well, I don't know whether you know the experience of the disciples 50 days after the resurrection. They had been left alone by the man, and he told them to stay in Jerusalem till something happens. Mm-hmm. And the event of the happening was intense communication. Communication not only within their little circle, but communication with everybody that heard them. And I think this is perhaps related in a sense.
I can try and explain anything. We think of it as kind of we try to provoke sort of a religious experience, you know.
And this is what I'm really appreciating.
In the sense of a lot of people communicating in one room. It's 50% physical. You know? Like the records are only like half of it, really. You know? There's a whole other element of theater.
It strikes me there's a tremendous mystique about what you're involved in here. It's much more than anything on the surface. Most of the, quote, the establishment, unquote, they're real concerned about what the hell you're pulling off, and it's suspect. And
well, I think a lot of that has to do, because, like, this kind of thing's been going on for a long time, you know. Right? It's kind of like secular religion in a way, I guess.
Well, I've appreciated very much getting to talk to you. And how could I communicate with you in terms of writing?
Easy. I'll give you an address. Okay. Man, that's our office. Drop in any time. We're there.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, man. Nice to meet you, friend.
Well, just don't report me to my bishop.
When I was back there in seminary school, there was a person there who put forth the proposition that you can petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. Petition the Lord with prayer. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer! Can you give me sanctuary? I must find a place to hide, a place for me to hide. Can you find me soft asylum? I can't make it anymore. The man is at the door. Peppermint, Snickers, chocolate candy, champion sacks and a girl named Sandy. There's only three to get unraveled. One is to sleep and the other is travel to town. One is ended up in the hills. One is to love your neighbor till his wife gets home. Catacombs, nursery bones, winter women throwing stones, carrying babies to the river, the writers selling news. The monk bought lunch. Yeah, he bought a little bit. He ate it. All right. Now, this is the best part of the trip. This is the part I really like it, yeah. All right. Successful hills are here to stay. Everything must be this way. Gentle street where people play. Welcome to the soft parade. All our lives we sweat and save. Building for a shallow grave. Must be something else we say. So how to defend this place? Everything must be this way. Everything must be this way, The salt parade has now begun. Listen to the engines hum. People out to have some fun. Cobra on my left, leopard on my right. Everyone in a silk dress, colored beads around the neck. love you, let me jump in your game. She's walking down the street, blind to every eye she meets. Do you think you'll be the guy to make the queen of the angels sigh? Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. Hello, I love you, won't you tell me your name? Hello, I love you, let me jump in your game. She holds her head so high, like a statue in the sky. Her arms are wicked and her legs are long. When she moves, my brain screams out this song. Sidewalk crouches at her feet, like a dog that begs for something sweet. Do you hope to make her see you, fool? Do you hope to pluck this dusky jewel? Hello, 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 hello. I want you, I need my
Well, that was an easy 10 thou.